You were screwed.
I don't think so. Talking to my girlfriend via text here for a second. Oh, these guys are not dropping what I need. What I need, actually, it's funny because I probably have Tough Condor Meat and Gortuff Snouts probably on other characters. I'm just too lazy to. I don't really want to log over and mail that stuff over. I need experience points anyway, so it's just killing these mobs isn't really gonna be a bad thing. Champion, Red Ridge, Brute, Mystic. Let's do the Red Ridge crap. I've done these quests so many times it feels like crap. Have you guys been watching my channel? I've got the Paladin, the Rogue, the Priest, the Druid. Is that it? Paladin, Rogue, Priest, Druid. Oh, Warrior, and a Warrior. And almost all of them have gone through these quests already. I think the Warrior hasn't. Yeah, the Warrior has not. But the Priest has. The Druid has, the Paladin has, and since I played on private servers the past 2.5 years, I can't tell you how many times I've done these quests. It's kind of ridiculous. But, you know, it is what it is, and once I get these guys up to level 60, it's going to be pretty fun. There'll be so many other people that have already done all the raids and stuff. Maybe I won't have anybody to raid with, but I don't think there'll be an issue. There's always going to be people coming in. Creating characters and stuff. They're going to be one to raid. Wow, I have no food buffs? Kind of sucks. Hey, what's up, Chris? How's it going? Little rogue leveling. This could be a short stream because my girlfriend's due to be home pretty soon. We might actually catch dinner, but I wanted to get on here and play my rogue a little bit. I'll be playing later though. After she goes to bed, I'll probably play some.
You were screwed.
I'm stuck in the air. Nah. These guys have a nice knockdown.
You were screwed.
Another day, another stream. Yeah. Yeah, I just actually today I had to go shopping, do a bunch of stuff with my girlfriend or my fiance. Don't let her hear me call her girlfriend, she'll get mad. My fiance, and then you know, and then I finally got on stream. Though I did run Sunken Temple last night on my Paladin, which was kind of fun. We had a really good group. Watch him die. Man, if I open up with Garrote and then do like a little two combo point rupture, that's enough to kill most mobs at my level. It's the damage on the rogue it's because I haven't really played a rogue much in vanilla. I mean, not since, you know, back in 2004, 2005. I played on private servers and I did a couple rogues, but only like to level 15, so I never really was doing much with them. And this rogue's not really set up for damage. This is not a heavy damage build. This is more a survival combat stun build, which is going to be, you know, I'm trying to roll something quite unusual. Because that's what I do. I don't like to play the cookie cutter builds because I think everybody, why bother? I mean, that's what everybody else plays. That's fucking boring, you know? So I always pick up something that's really bizarre. You know, I never really looked if there's any herbs in here. I don't think there's any herbs inside here. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, there's somebody else in here, though. I was trying to pick his pocket, but for some reason, it didn't want to do it. Oh, I love disarming people, though. Welcome to being disarmed. Another disarm. It's because these guys have two weapons, so they're attacking very quickly. More chances for me to parry. Thus, more disarms. Human priest. Yeah, this cave's always heavily farmed. I'm gonna get out of here. What's this guy? Is this guy almost dead? Yeah, we'll help him out. Looks like I was just a little too late. Sorry, buddy. Came in just a little fraction too late to save that guy's poor life, man. That's funny. See, like Rupture. Garrote, Rupture. Watch his health. Look at his health. Does so much damage. I don't even have that many buffs up. I should send over some more buffs for my priest. Oh, that rogue gets soft. I only hit him like twice, and he was like, boom, jumping on me. Damn you. Rupture. Bye-bye. The best part about Rupture in PvP is it goes right through plate. It's only like a warrior and stuff. They have so much plate, but the blood just goes right through it. Oh, you like this tune better? Hey, Chris, you're like the only one. Everybody loves to watch my Paladin for some reason. But I really like the Rogue. The Rogue's a lot of fun, you know, and yeah, I mean, I like them both. I love the Paladin too. This is just a nice refresher because this hits so hard. This character hits so hard and the Paladin hits so soft, so it's kind of a complete opposites. You know, they're polar opposites, so. Just watch his health. Still got the Rupture going. It's just so funny. He does so much damage. Can I get up here? No? Oh, that sucks. That sucks. The worst part about this build is I have the slow, I don't have improved stealth, so I don't have the quicker speed while stealth, which is really annoying. But it is what it is, you know, that's just the way it is right now. Let's try to do a sap and a Rupture. I tried to do sap and then Rupture this guy at the same time. He wasn't targeted, though. I don't think I'd be able to pull that off. It'd be interesting if I could. Don't you love it when people? I hate that's one thing someone said one time before is that it sucks that when you sap a target that it doesn't mark that target for you. You know. You know what creeps people out with this mask. When that human rogue walks by and sees me with this mask, she's like, I don't want to fuck with that guy. Because he just looks so creepy. That mask is creepy. Yeah, Paladins is fun on a completely different level. It's fun to be able to just walk into a group of like 6 people and be like, yeah, I'm good. You know? It is fun. I hate when he stuns me like that. I like all. I mean, actually, I've been having the most fun on the rogue out of all my classes. I'm not gonna lie, the rogue's been the most fun. But I've played the game so long since 2004 that any class I play, I kind of get bored after like like maybe 2 or 3 days of playing them. I kind of like to switch to something else, which is kind of why you see me jumping around a lot. It's just I just get bored with one class because I've played them so much. You know, this isn't a new game. You know, if this was like a completely different game, then I wouldn't be switching as much. I'd be playing one character. But because I've played all these classes so much, I like to jump around. It just makes my level of enjoyment of the game a lot more, so. I'm stunned. Oh, he healed that guy. Oh, you bitch.
You were screwed.
So many two more of these mystics. Aw, man. This knockdown is really annoying. Alright, so we're done with the mystics. Let's try to get the underbellies. Try to finish the underbelly quest if we can here. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do the underbellies, and then I guess I can try to finish out the goulash too. I could swear I've got some condor meat on one of my bankers, but it takes so long to mail stuff in this system. I mean, the mage from Cat of the Legion have been itching to come back, but switching to Rogue. So kind of side. Yeah, the repetition is kind of annoying. Mages are fun. Cat of the Legion. Cataclysm sucks. I mean, what sucks is Cat of the Legion. Like, those are all the bad expansions, in my opinion. I hated Cataclysm. Mists of Pandaria was fun PvP-wise, but that was it. You know, I didn't really like, any of the raids or anything. And then I played Legion for like 3 weeks, didn't like it. Played Battle for Azeroth about 2 days, maybe 3 days, and I really hated it. The only thing I really did was grind reps so I could get the other elf, the Void Elf. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think if you're thinking about it, you should do it. To me, if you're thinking about it, you know deep down inside that you'll enjoy it. And that's the important thing, as long as you're enjoying it, you know? Gotta have a sexy tabard. This didn't have anything, did they? I would love to get a guild if I had a black. I want a black tabard, red and white. Red and white sounds kind of ugly, doesn't it? I'm very picky with my tabards. Okay, sure. Friendly people. Friendly people. Guidance. I think he already said friendly people in the guild recruitment message, didn't he? Friendly people. Everybody's going to say that. Nah, there's never non-friendly people. And these guys do not want to drop the meats. There we go. I'm looking for a group of nice people. Are these nice people? You may play again, but level slow and not... Well, Chris, you can see if you watch my stream, I'm not really worried about endgame. I mean, I'm just playing to have fun. I would love to do raids, but it's just not a priority for me. I'm just learning. I'm going back and refreshing my memory on how to play a lot of the classes. I'm trying different builds that I never tried before. So, you know. My girlfriend's home, so I'm going to take a little break here, guys. I'll be right back in a minute. Well, hopefully, if not, I mean, we may watch a movie together and eat dinner together, and then I'll be back, but we'll see. But for right now, I'm just going to take a little quick break. I will be back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. My girlfriend got home and I had to she had to show me all the things she bought. Oh, it looks like Chris took off. Probably everybody took off from the stream. They're like, nobody's here. Yeah, so I'm going into the kitchen, right? And I'm just grabbing some of my soda out of the fridge and oh, what's up, Ken? How's it going, man? I go to get soda out of the fridge, right? You know, Amber brought me a soda because I was all out, and all of a sudden, the cats kind of run up to the cat food, which is right by the fridge, you know, by the end of the bar, you know, the island bar, and the cats like are eating there, and all of a sudden, I just start to pour my soda, and I just smell this vicious, horrible, like cat butt, I'm like, oh my god, who farted? And they're one of the cats must have farted. It was absolutely, it wasn't Amber, it was absolutely disgusting. It was so bad. Yeah, I can't be that jerk to him. But obviously, I was trying to pull that mom, but it was bad, dude. I was like, oh god. So Jahara, that's the druid, level 10. Man, you still got a ways to go to catch up to me, buddy. So you know, I started selling some of my stone scale eels and different things, and they sell pretty decent. So I actually made like 10 or 20 gold. I was kind of holding on to a lot of that stuff. You're off till Wednesday, nice. I was kind of holding off on selling that stuff. I wanted to wait till my alchemist got high enough level that she could turn it into stone scale oil and just sell the stone scale oil because it would sell for a lot more money. But that means I have to get on the druid. So the paladin's almost 54. The druid's I think 21. So I'm gonna have to get on the druid pretty soon and start leveling. You were talking about that build looked interesting. I gotta say, it looked more like, hey, here's a build where you can level as balance, do damage, and still heal. So. I just don't like healing. I mean, I don't like casting damage wise as much as melee damage. I just think melee's a little more engaging, so that's why I kind of like Feral. But I've done Feral, you know, several times, so it's nothing new to me. Which means it's, you know, a little boring because I've done it before. I've actually never really leveled caster wise, so I guess it could be fun. Oh, the damage does come from Kitty. I didn't really look at the build too closely. Here, I still have it up. Yeah, I still have it right here. So let me go to open original image. Yeah, but there's no points. Oh, the only points you have 3 points into improved Mark of the Wild and then some healing stuff. So you're doing damage in Kitty, but you have no talent points. You do have the root. Yeah, you don't really have any talent points into Feral Tree, so. I'll look into it. I've leveled Kitty with my build before, and you know, Feral, I mean, and actually I wasn't going with the same build I went last time. Remember, I was going more into like a bear build, which will make me more of like, so my build's kind of the opposite of the one you're using. Yours is more like a healing build, you know, with some balance, and mine is more of a tank build with, you know, damage abilities, but meant to be utilized in tank. Remember, I was going with that kind of bear cleave build. So. So I'll probably stick with my build because I'm curious to see how the cleave end of it works out. Swipe doesn't really do much damage in this grand scheme of things. So how many? So what am I? I've got 5 of 5. So I just do the Gortusk snouts. So, and they're the easiest to get. So but let's go ahead. I still need underbelly scales though. I have to go to the office tomorrow. My boss is actually in the office this week on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I'll be working home Thursday, Friday. So you won't see me online tomorrow until the afternoon. Ooh, the hook dagger of agility. Yeah. Maybe that'll sell in the auction house. Okay, I don't see. There's this one. If he salutes it. Which he did. And Ken, this is the first time I've ever leveled skinning where I haven't been like, oh shit, I forgot to level. I've actually leveled my skinning before I capped it. So right now my skinning is, if you look at my skills, my skinning is 143 out of 225. This is the first time I've ever remembered. Like, I always forget it, either 50 or 75. I'm like, why am I not? Suddenly it'll just occur to me, oh, my skinning's not leveling. Why not? Because I forgot to train it. Can I take out 3 of these mobs? I think I can. Yeah, we can. Sap 1, and we'll use evasion. How did he... Okay, I don't know how he got that mob before me. I, like, targeted him swinging. I must have missed. I must have missed, like, every time or something. Look at my health, though. 91%. Yeah, inventory's full. 9 more levels to go. I'm really excited to see what the Mace build's going to look like. Damage-wise, I know it's not going to be very good. It's not going to be like high damage or anything like that. But as far as like survivability, I'm curious. You know, if I can take on, let's say, I don't know, 4 mobs at once. It'd be kind of interesting. One, two, three, 4. So I'm in some sort of guild, Ken, called... We'll see what the guild tabard looks like. If it's not a good tabard, I'm out of here. Oh, it doesn't show you... Oh, that's the one thing about vanilla, is it doesn't show the guild tabard in the guild screen. So I'll actually have to get a guild... I have to go buy a guild tabard. Oh, wow. So let's send these herbs. Do I have any herbs? I got a couple. Hops. Send those to... And the feathers we'll send to... Let's just send this stuff to the banker. 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 What is this? Murloc fin. These are going to go to my hunter. Alright, I'm going to go in real quick and check something out. Oh my god, that mask. I want to see if I can make some more potions, maybe. Amber brought me a 20-ounce Coke. I needed that. Doctor's not going to be happy with me, though. Look at that, Ken. I sold 5 swim speed potions for 95 silver. It's like, I don't need them. Swim speed potions are almost completely useless. I mean, in my leveling experience, I've seen 1 or 2 places where I'm like, well, it'd kind of be nice to have a swim speed potion, but the duration on it's so short. It's like, what's the point, you know? You can see that. I mean, look at all the black moth oil I've made. I put a bunch of stuff up in the auction house, like a bunch, and I still have all this stone scale. So basically, a stack of stone scale eel is selling for about 75 to 85 silver. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I probably have more in the bank. 12, 13, 14. More blackmouth oil. I have all kinds of shit. I should just sell that. Ooh, there's a stone shield potion. Shit. But when do I... Okay, requires mithril ore. Damn, it requires mithril ore and goldthorn? I'm going to try... I don't know if this holy protection potion sells, but I can't think of a time when I would actually ever really use that. Probably sells for nothing. 99 copper. I'm sure it sells to the vendor for more than that. No, 62 copper. Wow. Wow. That's absolutely total trash. But if you look at my auctions here, oh, I've sold... Well, I sold the silver leaf for a whopping 3 silver, but you can see I have quite a few auctions. Oh, that's good. 19 silver for 5 blackmouths. That's actually a really good price. So let's go 12. And then let's browse. Yeah, see they're going 28 silver. What did I see it at? 19. So even though it shows the lowest, you have to look. Like your 80 silver. So 80 silver for 20, that's about, 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's right. We're going to do 12 stacks. Try to sell that. I just want to make my rogues some stuff here if I can. I can make mana potion, greater healing, elixir of ogre strength. I can make a 1. Might as well make one of those. Actually, we're getting pretty high, 192. If I can just get to 225, but then that's it. I max at 225. So oh, and the free action potions, which are just really good for PvP. They sell pretty good though. I'll sell these in the auction house. Yeah, but now we're at 195. Nature protection. This actually will sell fairly well, believe it or not. Don't I have life fruit? I'm surprised I don't have any life fruit. But alchemy is really good. What I've seen so far is that alchemy combined with fishing could be really, really profitable. Like really, if you really spend a lot of time on alchemy and fishing, I think you'd be very profitable. Okay, now I'm pretty sure, let's take a look. I'm just looking for herbs. What's this? 175, that's cooking. Just looking for any way I can raise my alchemy right now. What if in soup? Here we go. 280, 275. Yeah, I'm nowhere near that. Okay, and then this is 215. So let's go ahead and mail some things off. I'm going to see if I can train alchemy up any higher. I'm going to sell these two, these free action potions. We're just going to sell these. These are really for people that want to do a lot of people. Now these are actually, the free action potions, you know what, I'm going to hold on to these because the free action potions will go up in price once Battlegrounds come out. Because then people are doing Battlegrounds, they're going to want these free action potions. So let's hold on to them until the Battlegrounds. The other thing I need to do, Ken, is farm more elemental earth, like a lot. I would like to stock up a whole bank full of elemental earth, because once we get to like where Encourage comes out, that shit's gonna sell for like oh my god, like 4 gold per. You know, and it's so easy to farm right now because nobody's buying it. I should just be buying off the auction house. I was seeing it so cheap, like 4 silver per. I should check the auction house and just start buying that stuff. So we'll see. I'm going to grab any scrolls that we can. Agilities. These are at level 10. And then protection. I'll grab intellect 2, strength. I just buy them all. They're all worth buying at this point, because they're pretty cheap. Journeyman Alchemist Expert. Oh, I can't believe there's nothing, really? This person can teach me nothing. Wow, that's surprising, actually. Because it's Expert. I already know everything. We're going to swap out one of my bags in the bank with a 12 slot, I think. Actually, I should just have one in my inventory as well, but these are... I should just buy some more 12-slot bags. Oh, I need to condense something here. I'm looking. We don't need these hops, I don't think, do we? I don't think we need this. We don't need this. This is pretty much a waste. Clam meat, don't need it. Alright. Okay. Heart of the Wild's not an herb? Look at this. How is Heart of the Wild not an herb? Okay, whatever. That's bizarre. I don't understand how Heart of the Wild's not an herb. How is Heart of the Wild not an herb? Alright, that's enough. We're out of here. Let's get back to the rogue. The hell? I'm a freaking leper gnome? I'm a gnome rogue now. Check that out. I'm one ugly little dude, man. I am one ugly little dude. Why are there so many quests here that I haven't picked up yet? Have I really not done these quests? Surprising. I thought I had most of the quests here. I guess not. Shadowhide pendants. I gotta zoom the camera way in just so you can see this little guy. He's so tiny. Okay, home of, I don't know, I don't have that one. Lieutenant Vanguard. Okay, so we need Murlocs, we need champions, we still need some Gore-Tusk snouts. Let's head across the bridge this way. I'll be happy because, you know, Ken, the highest level character I have behind after my paladin is my priest, and I started leveling the priest, and I wasn't feeling it. I was like, I don't want to level a priest. I mean, it really got to that point. And I love priests, but I just don't want to go through the leveling process. Leveling a priest in vanilla is boring as hell. That's why when you were asking about healers, I'm like, well, I was not going to recommend a priest, and I sure as hell wasn't going to recommend a paladin because they're boring. They're even boring in raids. It's like, okay, same spell over and over again. Healing light, holy light, holy light. You know what I mean? So that's why I was like, dude, go druid because it's the most, you know, they have a lot more interesting, fun things they can do. But yeah, it's funny because I ask people on my site, like, you know, what should I level? People are like, oh, most people want to see the priest, and I have to apologize, but man, the priest just was boring. It's like, this is boring. And I love priests. I think priests are the best healers in Classic, in my opinion, but I just couldn't really see myself leveling them again. Yeah. That whole, like, just wand was like, I really don't want to do this, you know? Look at the double crit I did on that. 132, 130, 112 or something. Yeah. I'm done. You know, I've done enough of the paladin, just like auto swinging, auto attack. It's just like, I don't feel like doing that anymore. So that's why I thought the rogue or the you know, or the warrior would be really fun, and the rogues turned out to be super fun. And I know the warrior also. I think in MMOs, when I first played them, I went towards casters. I leaned towards casters, and I think if you're a new player to MMOs, the easier route to go is cast. Casting is easier, you know. But as you get more skilled and better at the game, you start to find out that melee is more fun. It may not be. It's actually more. It takes more skill a lot of times to do melee classes, but I think it's also a lot more fun in a lot of cases. But yeah, I'm also looking forward to the hunter. I do like hunters, but just kind of, they're also kind of a lot of auto attacks, and a lot of people I've talked to too are like, well, I don't really like hunters because they're boring, because you just sit back and hit a few buttons while your pet tanks them, you know. And that's true to some degree. It can be very boring. This gnome is hilarious. Look at this little guy. He's like so ugly. I'm just killing this guy because I want to skin him. When I do this little spin in the air, it's weird. Yeah, so the rogue and the warrior are really fun. The hunter is still fun. I still enjoy the hunter. The hunter's just such a fun class, but it's the pets that make the hunter really fun. You know, getting Broken Tooth, which can be a real pain. I've never had Broken Tooth before, so I really want to get Broken Tooth. Oh, and I need to get a guild tabard, so let's do that real quick. I have no idea what a guild tabard looks like for this guild. And you know me, man. If it's not a good-looking guild tabard, then I'm out. Ken, do you want to start a guild with our alts? We can call it. You want it? You want to? Like, let's do one. Yeah, let's create one, and we can like. You're playing the healer? Hold on a second. Let me go to my. Let me send some money to or a guild tabard over. Well, I like the black tabard because it'll look cool to my rogue, and black tabard just looks cool. What do you want to do? We could do here. I'll show you when you can see what I'm doing here. Hold on a second. How much money do I have? I got 3.22. That's funny. I'll show you which tabards I like. There's a couple different ones that I've done in the past that I really like. All right, so one that I wanted to do that I never done is a guild called the Order of Honor, but that's just an idea. We could do something a lot cooler than that. But what I did for the background was for the Order of Honor would be this one, and the icon would be, would probably be the chalice or the cross. So you would have something like this, and then the icon color would of course be gold. Where is it? Hold on a second. There, it'd be like that. I don't like the chalice, or you could do the cross, which is always takes forever to get to it. My finger is not working today for some reason. My clicky finger is not working. So that looks nice, and the border is this one, and then it also is gold. Oops, not the background. Border color, there we go. Basically, you get something like that, but I don't really like that. So the guild I showed you before, the one I really like is the black one. So you go black, right? Where's black? You go black, and the icon could be, now this would be like, it could be like the Band of the Hand, it could be the Brotherhood, it could be called the Brotherhood, or it could be called, what was remember my Assassin's Guild in retail, where it was by Rogue Only Guild, was called the Silent Brotherhood. That's a pretty cool guild name, the Silent Brotherhood, because that would be kind of like people who can stealth, and your druid could stealth, right? So you got druids, anybody who could stealth. I mean, you don't have to make it stealth only guild, but it's just kind of cool. So the Silent Brotherhood would be cool, and then you have a guild that's black, right? And then for the icon, I liked the dagger, but you don't have to go dagger. But dagger looks really cool. So you go here. Do like the one I had in retail that I showed you. Another one you could do is, of course, the cloak, but it just doesn't look that great, you know? It looks okay. It's just so skewed and stretched, so it doesn't really look that good. Or you can go with the dagger, which is super cool. Or we go with a symbol like that. That's not too bad. And then the icon color would be... like here it would be something off. I don't know, blood red or something. I don't even have blood red. But that looks kind of weird. So if you go with the dagger... if I can find the dagger. Once again, I should have gone the other direction first. Other like icons I've used are this one. I also like the book's kind of good sometimes. The Joker one, when I had a guild called Jinx, I had this icon. You know, I made a guild called Jinx, and that was kind of a fun guild. So, and then there's the dagger, right? So you dig the dagger one. Here's the dagger, and you do the dagger in dark gray. So it just barely shows up. Or you could do it like you do it in dark gray there. It doesn't look that great in classic. Or you could do it in like gold or something. Now the border would have to be black though, so you'd go border, and you'd go with the solid border like this, and of course it would be black. Like that. Something like that. Or we could go with a different icon. Not sure, what is that, a shield? It sucks how they stretched it across your boobs, that they didn't think about that better when they created the icons. See, even that one gets stretched because of the character's boobs. Boobs. That's why the dagger looks nice. See, the dagger fits really good, and it looks nice on your back as well. And then we could do the color. I don't know. I like doing the dark color, but it really doesn't show up much. It's pretty much just a black tabard. You can see it like. Oh shit! It disappeared when I did that for some reason. Once I moved the UI, it was like dropped me out of the thing. What do you think, Ken? There we. So, black tabard with black dagger. Or we could. Let me try a few others real quick. Let's do border. The other border you can do, which I like a lot, because it actually lets more of the black of the coast show through, is really this one, and you just go border color black. It actually looks better, I think. Or we could go with a tabard that's like red, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of red. See, there you get this. This is the look with that other border, which kind of has holes in it, so you can see through the border a little bit better. There's a side view. See? That. I think that kind of has a nice look. There's also this one, which is kind of, this one's kind of cool. If we did this one in black, check that out. That's actually pretty cool, Ken. Check that out. Look at that though, the skull. check out the skull, dark. Kind of cool. So there's that, which is a very ominous looking. You can't deny that that's a pretty ominous looking tabard. You know what I mean? Now, the other guilds I've done in the past are the colors. There's different things. The only problem is if you go with background colors, like different colors, it's even that's kind of cool looking. Like that's pretty neat. The gold, that's pretty sweet looking. Look at that. That's pretty. There's a nice looking tabard with gold. And then the other colors you could do, the only background colors I like are black, really. Black, the dark brown, this one here, the kind of dark brown is a nice color for different ones. The only other color I've ever used for a tabard, other than brown, black, or white, is blue. Maybe I can get to the blue. Not that one. That's. I think this one. You know, it's that color blue, which is kind of a nice color. But black looks the best. It really does. It matches every kind of clothing you put on. I've seen people go with like really light green ones for like kind of. Well, like more kind of. Let me turn this music down. I've seen people go with the green for like where they have like the tree, like the Teldrassil tree, you know, on the tabard. Like kind of this like earthy, like hobbit tabard. Do you like black? So black? I like black, but let's see, background color. Also, the orange is kind of, some of the different colors of orange and yellow can be neat with certain things. Like this color of kind of a orangish brown is kind of cool. And then you've got the super, super orange here, which can be kind of, like I said, it can be kind of interesting. But black just looks really, really nice. So black, and then you go icon. That. This now if you get like a tabard like this that's black like this, which I think just looks wicked, you know, look at that, you got this little like kind of skull in the front, but it's kind of hard to see. And then if you get like some really nice black gear, like a black belt and the black boots, you know, it just looks really sick. Like I said, the only other thing I would consider doing would be putting the border in a different color. You can do the icon gold, but I just don't really like it. Like you can do this, which isn't bad. You can go with the red, but they don't. The problem is they don't really have a red in this game. Like their version of red is kind of pink, like this. See, which is the trouble we ran into with people looking at the Knights of Faith tabard, and they're like, "It's not red, it's pink." And well, it's not pink either. It's kind of an in between. Well, here's red. That looks kind of red. Let's see. I can call it so gold to the red of gold. Let's try this. So we've got. Well, I'm doing the border. Son of a biscuit. There. So that's about as red as it gets. I guess that is kind of red. I'm pretty sure that's what we use for the Knights of Faith, but I don't like it. Now, the other thing you can go with, the only other thing I could suggest is, going with something like this, where just the icon stands out. So, what do you think, Ken? Either this one, like the dagger in a color that stands out, or we go with this one in black. It's just very kind of ominous. So tell me which one of those two you like. Either like the dagger with a color that stands out, so people can see it, or go with this one with a skull that's all black. You like the skull better? Do you like it in dark? Let's see, what other color? We could do the red. We could do a color that just doesn't stand out that much. Let's see. Ooh, that looks kind of creepy. Like this. Kind of like a blue. It stands out just a little bit, not a lot. Where's the shadow? Or, let's see. White. I think the black looks neat. Because it's like people won't notice it right away, but when they really look at your tab, they're like, oh man, there's a fucking skull in there. Green's kind of interesting. This one's kind of cool. You like the black? There's the black. So what's the guild name? Are you fine with the silent? You like Vannon? You like the black too? I didn't know Vannon was there. So we're gonna go with the black tabard with the black skull that kind of barely stands out right here. You know. And the guild name is the Silent Brotherhood. What do you think? You like the guild name? Let me know what you think of the guild name. The Silent Brotherhood. What do you think, Vannon? What do you think, Ken? Is that a good guild name? I'm not getting it. Sounds good to you? All right, cool. Then we're jumping off. So when I get back to town, I'll try to... We'll get the... That'll look really sweet with... See, now when you have like a character with black, darker gear like this, it'll look fantastic. You know, it looks good with any gear, and black just looks good. I've created so many guild tabards over the years. I've always found that black is just the best color. All right, now we come back to this really, really ugly gnome. All right, super ugly gnome. I kill you, Dad. Oh, I did kill him dead, didn't I? He died quick. Now we gotta kill these damn murlocs. Where am I hearthed at? Oh, I'm hearthed at Aberdeen. We could fly. We'll hit the starting area. Shit, I need poisons. Die, foul murlocs! I kill you. Hi, Ember. What do you want, babe? What are you doing?
I'm gonna start cooking now.
What are you gonna make?
I'm gonna make taters, kiwi, mushrooms.
Alrighty. All right, guys, I gotta take a quick. I got a little wife aggro here. I just have to take some garbage out real quick before they pick up and. We have a garbage service that comes and picks up our garbage, and she's cooking dinner, so I am going to take the garbage out, and then I'll be right back. So let me do that real quick. Good thing is when you're a rogue, you can just stealth. And when you're a night elf rogue, you've got double stealth. So I'll be right back, guys. Try to get this done as quick as possible. Cyrus. Sorry, I'm back. Yeah, hey Silence. Sorry about that. I had to take the garbage out. On this episode of Why Was This Recommended to You? Hey Chaos, you can get the fuck out then. I don't know who recommends these videos, why they're recommended. But it's all good, man. It's all good. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. That's the beauty of YouTube. Let's help out this poor priest here. Actually, she looked like she alright. Yeah, I know the guy is like. I love when people make like kind of asshole, like snotty, like little comments, like, "Why the fuck did I get recommended this site?" It's like, whatever, dude. If you don't like it, leave. Or like when I do videos, a lot of times, Ken, because I'm pretty wordy, I'm like, blah, 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 blah. People are like, oh, man, I had to watch this video. It was like 4 minutes long, and you could have told me what I needed to know in like 30 seconds. And I'm like, yeah, and most times I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. But I like to give a little bit of a background, a little bit of history of why I'm even doing the video. But people can be just so impatient these days. It's fucking millennials, dude. Fucking millennials, Ken. Back in our day, being that I'm older, you're older, people weren't like that. They weren't like, oh my god, I need to figure this out in 2 seconds so I can get back to what I was doing. Fucking chill, dude. Anyways, there must be the school of like Henry Rollins, Every second of my life, if I don't do something positive, it's a second wasted. I'm like, just chill. If you live your whole life worried about that, you're not going to have too much fun. I like Henry Rollins, but he can be a little he can be a little crazy sometimes. All right, now the cat's meowing at me to get out, so give me 1 second. Come on, Cyrus. Ah, cat. He wants in, he wants out. Make up your mind. And this gnome is so ugly looking. Aha! I'm going to sap you. That was a freaking failed sap. Actually, we're already done with this quest? Damn, that was fast. Let's go to the battle axes. Let us do the battle axe quest. And this guy, and his name is Chaos Wind, right? So what a surprise that someone with the YouTube handle of Chaos Wind is going to act like a millennial and be like, why the fuck was I recommended this channel? Oh my god, I'm wasting my life. This guy's AFK. And it Chaos Wind. It's so funny, but I've played so many MMOs for so many years that I can actually I can pick apart people in the MMO. Like, when I get into a group, I can probably say, this guy's a jerk, this guy's nice, this guy's probably 30 years old, this guy's 15. And you can just tell by their name. It's absolutely hilarious. And then I throw a name out there like Cute Faith, and people are like, what the fuck? Is this like a 4-year-old girl? So, you know what I mean? So I give him some bizarre name. They're like, this guy must be like a 4-year-old. Is this a 7-year-old girl? In his tap out shirt, that's happening. Oh, dude, that's awesome, man. Totally, man. Tap out. Tap out, dude. Don't even get me going on like Ultimate Fighting and all MMA bullshit. I'm a big fan of Bruce Lee, right? Like, I grew up watching a lot of Bruce Lee films, and I took martial arts for I don't know, 3 or 4 years, and I was just a big fan of Bruce. And you can't even go to most of the children of today and even mention Bruce Lee and say like Conor McGregor. I'd be like, you know what, Bruce Lee could kick his fucking ass with his eyes closed. And if I say that, which I firmly believe that's true, most of the young children of today oh no, you know, oh my God, these MMA guys, they're so amazing, they're so awesome. Oh, Bruce Lee couldn't possibly fight on the ground. I'm like, dude, Bruce Lee studied lots of martial artists, lots of different styles of combat. Don't even get me going. I mean, it would be an absolute joke watching Bruce just destroy some of these MMA fighters. I firmly believe that. Now, I understand there's a lot of people out there who don't believe that. Most people, a lot of these little kitties. Where is this? Sorry. She really wanted that mob. Anyways, but it's just, you know, it's just the kind of the great feeling watching WoW videos and yeah. 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 That is nostalgic though, Silence. Yeah, no, obviously, I mean, come on. I mean, and unfortunately there's not a lot of great footage, but there is some great video. You can go on YouTube and find videos of, you know, there's the, you know, the one guy that he went to the black belt tournament out in California, and there's a guy who's like a 4th degree black belt, and he just asked the guy, he's like, okay, you know, just, he's like, hit me. You know what I mean? He asked the guy to, oh no, he says to the guy, I'm sorry, this guy's a 4th degree black belt, and he tells the guy, I'm going to throw a punch at your face, and I want you to block it. The guy's a 4th degree black belt, right? Donnie Yen's not bad. He's not bad. I mean, he couldn't hold a candle to Bruce, but he's pretty good. But he would ask the guy, 4th degree black belt, he's like, just try to block my punch. And Bruce would just sit there and just throw punch after punch after punch, stopping his fist a couple inches from the guy's face and pulling his arm back so fast the guy had never even touched his hand once. Not even once. He knew the punch was coming. And he knew he was going to throw a punch at his face, and he couldn't block it. Not only could he not block it, he couldn't even touch his hand. Bruce could throw a punch at his fist, stop his punch a couple inches from the guy's face, and pull his arm back before the guy actually moved forward to block it. He was so fast, and if you guys know, force equals mass times acceleration, correct? Bruce hit as hard as a heavyweight boxer. As hard as a heavyweight boxer. I mean, so you put in that kind of speed, that kind of accuracy, because he was incredibly accurate with his punches. There's a great video of him fighting, and he's doing like kind of like the old kendo fighting, you know, where you have the mask on and you got the wooden sticks, right? But he didn't have wooden sticks. They were just using gloves, like the boxing gloves, the small ones, you know, the little tiny ones. And there was a couple fights where this guy would go up and start to do like just like a side sweeping, like a roundhouse kick around his like head, and Bruce would just sweep him. And then the next time the guy would kind of come in with a punch, and Bruce would literally just kind of counter it with his right hand and just backhand the guy in the face. And it happened so fast. So to be able to accurately like do that stuff with the speed he could do it at was just unbelievable. It was unbelievable. Even Chuck Norris finally said, because Chuck Norris went through his whole career, and everybody always jokes about Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris was a good martial artist. You know, he was a good martial artist, but he was no god. You know, he was nowhere near as good as Bruce Lee as far as on a street fight. And he even said one day, he finally said it, and this was actually fairly recently, where they asked Chuck Norris about Bruce, and they said, you know, what did you think about fighting Bruce in the movies, and blah, blah, blah. Finally, they go, what do you think, you know, how would you do it fight against Bruce? And he kind of laughed. And he'd never said this before in an interview. And he kind of laughed, and he goes, there's no way I'd beat Bruce Lee in a fight. He just said it right out. He's like, I couldn't beat him. He's like, the guy would beat me. You know? He's like, there's no way I could beat him. And then Jackie Chan, who, as you guys know, is, you know, Jackie's no slouch, right? Jackie did a film, or he watched Bruce when he was younger, because obviously Jackie growing up over, you know, in Asia. And he was one of the stuntmen on one of Bruce Lee's films, actually, when he was young. He was actually a stuntman on one of Bruce's films. And he said that Bruce was so fast that he'd watch him as a stuntman. He's watching him as they're filming one of his movies. And he's like, I'm watching him. And he's like, if I blinked, I missed the punch. He's like, he was so fast, I couldn't even see it. He's like, he was that quick. And he goes, I could never beat Bruce Lee. He goes, I wouldn't even try to fight the guy, you know? Yeah, I love the philosophy, you know? Yeah. You know, you put water in the cup, it becomes the cup, you know? Water can crash, or it can flow. You put water in a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Be like water, my friend. Oh, yeah, look at my attack speed. I got fish oil going. Oh, hell yeah. Come on, come on. Come on, slice and dice. Look at this attack speed. I'm Bruce Lee. I'm Bruce Lee, the leper gnome. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, you want a little piece of me? How about a little bit of that? You want a little bit of that action? Wow. How about maybe a little bit of this? Ugh. Oh, he's got to freaking stun me. What the hell? How about a 3-point rupture? You like that? How about a little eviscerate? Eviscerate in the back. You like that, bitch? Oops. Yeah, but I firmly believe Bruce would have no problem with most of those MMA fighters. There's a few of them that if they get them on the ground, they might have a chance. But if you try to stand up and fight Bruce, you know, none of them had the speed that Bruce has. Guy reverse light. I love Jackie, like how he always, like in his films, and he always got injured all the time because he was always doing crazy stunts. But just the stuff where he'd like jump and slide through like a little tiny chute or window or dumbwaiter window or something. And yeah, I love Jackie Chan. He's good. He's fun to watch. I just mean the mentality of kids nowadays is they can't comprehend that there were things before them that was actually, you know, good, you know. And they think that because the technology is more advanced now, that everything now has to be better than then, you know, whether it's martial arts or whether it's weaponry or bows or clothing or watches or whatever. It couldn't possibly be as good as now because now our technology is so much more advanced. You know, it's like whatever. Wow, slice and die. Booga, 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 booga. All right. How am I doing on this quest? I'm not too good. Yeah, look at me go. Super leper gnome. I don't want to deal with the casters. I don't want to deal with the casters. Oh, we got these three over here. Let's take these guys out again. We don't have evasion this time, but I took these guys out so bad last time. I don't think we'll have any problem. These guys are nothing. You are nothing. Millhouse Manastorm. Man, the rogue. Look how hard this rogue hits. I'm hitting mobs that are level. Like this guy's what? Let's see. This guy's level what? 20? Watch me just destroy this guy. Let me disarm him. I don't know who told me to put Riposte into my Sinister Strike, but that was pure genius. I think it was Vannon and another guy both, but that Quentin too, I think. But that's just freaking genius, man. I know, dude. I'm hitting so well. It's my weapons. I mean, really, when you're leveling a rogue or a warrior, really, it's your weapons are key, really key. You're very weapon dependent. So if you look at my weapons here, I got a skeletal club in my main hand, which is nice because it's 2.6 speed, right? It does have a chance to hit to send a shadow bolt, which is pretty frequently. It does at maybe 3%, 2% chance. And then I've got Black Fang in my offhand, and you want a quick offhand weapon. So these are two nice weapons. I got +2 weapon damage on each, and then of course I've got poisons applied on top of that, right? So yeah, I mean, I just crush people. Oh, I got a G quit. Yeah, I forgot about that. Let's G quit. Cancel. No. G quit. G quit. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and when I get back to after I do some of these quests, I'll run back to town and I'll create a guild called the Silent Brotherhood. A great guild for us stealthy players like druids and rogues and what a jump! Parkour! That was a failed parkour at the end, but still, it was good in the beginning. Aye! Millhouse Manastorm! Oh, damn it. You bastard! Oh, I will disarm you. I will kill you with my crossbow. Aye! Oh, even my crossbow hits hard. And there's a piece of look at this and my crossbow's a piece of shit. Look at this. This is a level 3 crossbow. It just hit for like 65 damage. How does that even work? You know? It's because you can't mess around with ugly looking zombie weird gnomes. What is wrong with this gnome? He's got serpent eyes. Look at his eyes. They're like serpents or something. Where did this sharp claw come from? Must have came from the spiders. Oh no, it comes from the dragon. The whelplings drop those. Aye. Okay, we need 5 more axes. I love this music. I love Skyrim music, man. I'm going to drop a 3-point... No, I'm going to drop a 2-point rupture on this guy. Rupture! I'm going to run away. Run away, Gouge! Run away! Oh, Gouge missed. What does this give me? Health? Just health. Aye! Oh, we got a couple of them here. But I disarmed that one.
You were screwed.
I don't think so. Aye, disarmed. Disarmed. Rupture. I love Rupture. I'm such a huge fan of Rupture. Because when you're doing like battlegrounds and you're going up against warriors and like paladins, man, you just freaking pop a 5-point rupture on them and just like vanish and watch them die. You just like 5-point rupture.
You were screwed.
I don't think I'm screwed. Watch, 3-point rupture. And we'll disarm him, and it's going to target him without attacking. And just watch him die. Just watch him die. Oh, he might not die. Oh, he got to 5%. Bye-bye. Oh, did some boots drop? Yeah, not bad. 2 agility, 3 stamina, but look what I've got. 2 agility. I have the same boots on, plus I've got a +3 agility enchant. But yeah, that's not bad. I'll sell those or... Damn, look at that hit.
You were screwed.
Hey, Millhouse Mana Storm. Alright. I wonder if I could... Too bad you can't poison your bow, right? Watch this. Wouldn't that be cool if you could poison your arrows? That would be actually really cool. Shit. Yeah, my underwater breathing's gonna end. Ah.
You were screwed.
Oh, that's okay. I don't think I'm screwed. I think you're screwed. Disarmed, baby. Here comes, come on. Disarm him again. Oh, yeah. It's nice to see that the disarm's coming up more and more, you know, which is nice. Am I in combat still? It's because he's still fighting that mob over there. Oh, well.
You were screwed.
You can walk away, but you're gonna die before you even get away. I have no way to heal myself. I don't have any food. Yes, I don't. This gives me what? Oh, it gives me health. Alright. Hey, run! Disarmed. Oh, yeah. Disarm, man. You see, I disarm like each one of these guys. I think that's awesome. That disarm process is really starting to pay dividends. How's it going with the priest leveling? Oh, Silence. I was talking about earlier that I've been struggling on the priest. I love priests, and priests are one of my favorite classes all through the entire game. But I'm kind of bored of them. I leveled up a couple priests in private servers, and the problem is leveling a priest. It's just kind of boring. It's like wand. I mean, it's quite boring. And I was playing the priest, and I kept trying to get groups. And you'd think as a healer you'd be able to get groups. And every time I posted for groups, no one would ever respond. I'd post general, trade, world, and I just wouldn't get any responses. And I'm like, this sucks. So I decided to just, shelve it for now. I mean, I wasn't really enjoying it, basically. That's what happened to the priest. I was not enjoying it. And so really the rogue... So classes that I haven't played that much, like I didn't level a rogue past like 15 or 16 on private servers, and I didn't really level a warrior. I leveled 2 warriors to like 28. And so that was, a little bit. But I played a priest. I've leveled 2 priests. I leveled 1 to 60, another one to like 45 on private servers. And then, of course, in retail, priest is my main. So I just got tired of it. I mean, I love priests at high level. I love healing. I enjoy healing. That's why I like priests. And just leveling up is just kind of boring. So I found it really boring. Not to say that priests are utterly boring, because they're not. They're fun, but if you've played them as much as I have, it can get old. The ones I've been having the most fun on are the rogue, the warrior, and the paladin. Those are the ones I've been enjoying the most. Well, I'm not in it. Well, yeah, I don't really like asking people for help. Like, I have a hard time doing it. Like, I don't mind asking Ken because I know he's a nice person, and if he helps me, then I'll certainly, of course, will help him, help boost his character. So, But if I don't know somebody, I feel kind of weird about asking them to help boost me. I hit way harder than that warrior. Way harder. Cheers, cheer. I do need to level up the druid too. So, and I actually like the druid's fun too. I enjoy the druid. The druid's really fun because you have, you know, it's the same thing as the paladin. You know, you've got healing, you can tank, you know, you can heat, you know, you can do damage. So it's pretty cool. You know what, did I? Oh, I did level. I don't think I put my talent point in. Okay, so, yeah, you can see talent point wise, we've done the Engouge, we've done Sinister Strike, we've gotten to Riposte, which has really helped. And right now we're just pushing precision because we don't want to miss, so. Now we don't have to go all precision, but I think we will just because, you know, dual wielding, you know, you need a pretty big hit cap. Nah, that sucked. I was trying to get my Garrote off. It didn't work. We'll just do a Rupture. He died in seconds after Rupture. Yeah, druids are fun. Ken's leveling up his druid, so I'm hoping he can catch up to me. And then once he catches up to me, then we're gonna. I think we can duo level that as long as we can get online at the same time because his work schedule kind of sucks. Is he still online? Let's see. Oh, Ken's not online anymore. Yeah, druids are fun. Oh, there you are, Ken. I didn't see you online. Why is that? Oh, you weren't on my friends list? I thought you were. There. Okay, cool. Yep. I added you to my friends list. I thought I had you in there already. I have too many characters, that's the problem. I never know which friends list I've added you to. I guess why I don't have you on my battle tag. Disarm! Disarm, baby!
You were screwed.
Where are my old members of the guild from the private server? I don't know. I had a couple. I had a couple in the guild, Knights of Faith here, but they since have just kind of disappeared. They just don't log in. And then I don't know where the rest of them went, to be honest. The only people I really kept in touch, because I really kept in touch with Zalcini, Zalcin, and Volya, and they were both really the people that I'd played with a lot in private servers, and they both were going to be in my guild, and then Zalcin pulled out the last minute because his brother wanted to play on a PvP server, and then Volya just disappeared. He showed up a couple weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and said, I'm back. Some shit happened in my life, and I wasn't able to play, but I'm back. And I'm like, all right, great, you're back. And then he was back for like 1 day, maybe 2 days, and then he disappeared again. This is not the first time Volya's done that, though, so I don't know what's going on with Volya. He's got a lot of physical problems, though, like I think some disability stuff, so I'm not sure if it's related to that or what. So we still need the gore tusks now, surprisingly enough. I've been killing them, but they're just not dropping any snouch. Yeah, so really the only person that I've regularly talked to in the game anymore is just Ken. That's about it. People just don't like, no one likes me. I'm pretty rough to stick with. I mean, I like to switch around different characters, and I like to kind of do my own thing. But I would like to get some people that I could duo level with, or level with consistently. Like when you watch the streamers like Soda pop in, and he has like 5 people dedicated to them all leveling together. I mean, that would be so much fun. And they're even like in a LAN room, and those guys are all like, I have no idea what Soda Poppin's doing now. I don't really watch his stream that much, but just to see, they have a bunch of friends playing together, and that's what of course I've always wanted to have that, but I just don't have a lot of friends to play with. Most people that are my age just don't play anymore. We played through the game back in 2004, and most people that I knew who played the game back then that I played with, they're just gone. They don't play anymore. They grew up, I guess, and felt that playing a video game was something they just didn't want to do anymore. Anyways, I'm going to jump off and eat dinner here in a bit, and then I got to come back and I'll finish out that quest. Let's just head to Stormwind, and let's see how many people we can get in the guild. See if we can get the guild created. It'll just depends. It's luck of the draw. Don't know how many people are creating level 1 characters now. It's always the easiest way to get a new guild started, is just to go to the starting areas and just ask people if they're interested in joining. Some people are excited to create a level 1 character and right off the bat be like, oh yeah, I'll join your guild. I think that would be cool. I mean, it would change the itemization, obviously, of gear an awful lot if you did that. So it's kind of one of those things. I think you could only put, what I would do is if I did something like that, that would only be 1 gem slot, and it would only be in like really, either items that don't have, either items that are crafted. So let's say you crafted leather boots, and when you crafted them, they had 1 stat, and then they had 1 socket, 1 gem socket. And that way people could kind of customize the leather gear. If they wanted more intellect, they could put intellect, or if they had better gems. I mean, I think gems are great in any MMO, They really are. They give the player the ability to customize gear towards their playstyle, which is awesome, Yeah, I think it's a great idea. That'd be something I'd love to see in Classic. Shit. Not getting all of these tusks, great core tusks to drop. For some reason, they just do not want to drop for me. Yeah, I know. I would love to see paladins get their fair due in raids. Give them the ability to socket, to customize their stuff a little bit more. I know they're definitely got to be talking about it. I mean, Blizzard's not full of complete morons. There are people there that care about Classic. There are people there that care about retail. So I'm sure they're having discussions about trying to maybe create an expansion for Classic that has, new content. Like I know what I think it was Bellular was calling it Classic Plus, which I think would be a great way to go. Just to let people know this is Classic, but it's different. It's Classic Plus, and these guys are not dropping that great Cortez snout. I mean, I've killed like 10 of these guys, and I don't think they've dropped one. There, so you just have to, I just want to give you guys a tip. If you need a quest timer drop, you have to complain and bitch about it. If you do that, they'll do it. Yeah, Classic Plus would be great, Ken. I mean, and you just it's not, you basically maybe add a few really small things to it. Like one of the things is you give paladins a taunt. I mean, just give prop paladins a taunt. And then the other things is like you said, add those gear sets. That'd be fantastic. Maybe I'll do a post on the forums and just kind of say this is what I'd like to see in Classic Plus. That's a great idea. I think I'll do that tonight actually. And I'll put together and I'll put it I'll put the thread link on our my YouTube channel in the discussion section, and just say, hey, this is some of the things I'd like to see in Classic Plus. Inventory full. What a surprise. Inventory full. Don't need any Murloc eyes. There we go. Now we just need one more of these damn snouts. But yeah, I think, there's so many cool things that you could add. People have been talking about Classic Plus. Yeah, well, I think for sure. I think it's something that I just heard for the first time about a week ago, but I've been talking about coming out with additional content for Classic for probably about a month or two. Well, I mean, I talked about it before that, but never like on stream. My friend at work, me and him talk about it a lot, and I've always said it would be great to, that's what they should do. They should come out with additional new content. I would like to see more classes added. I mean, I think the classes we have are great, but I would love to see like a bard. I think a bard would be really cool. Or maybe, bring in a bard and then possibly bring in, what else could we bring in? I mean, bard's more of like a support character, so bringing in like a couple support characters would be fun. You could have, what's the word for a casting type? I'm trying to think of different MMOs I've played throughout the years. What does this guy want me to do? That's elite. Wow, I got 4 quests to turn in. I didn't realize I'd completed that many. Let me empty some. But yeah, you've got the like Chanter. I think there was an Enchanter class, or you've got Bard. In Guild Wars 2, you have the Mesmer class, which is kind of interesting. There's a class in Pantheon Rise of the Fallen that's like a Chanter or something, where you can like basically do a lot of kind of CC type stuff. So adding classes to the game that have a lot more CC, or a lot more like, again, like in Guild Wars 2, where you have a class that actually summons like mirror images of players. It's hard to tell. That draws. It's almost like dropping a target dummy down, but they're actually summoning copies of themselves, like mirror images, like the mage spell. But there's different classes that you can come up with. So it would be cool to see them come out with maybe two classes that are completely different, and one of them being a support class, so like a bard, and then the other one being kind of also a support class. They're not going to be heavy damage dealing classes or heavy healing classes, but they have a little bit of damage and they have a little bit of healing. Those are the classes I would like to see brought in. Oh man, Ken, I do not need linen cloth. I have so much linen cloth. I'm literally selling it at the auction house because of, I keep leveling all these characters up, and so I keep getting all this linen cloth, but I don't need it. So yeah, thanks for asking, but yeah, I don't need it. Wool cloth I'm still kind of using. I mean, I could use linen cloth if I wanted to. Wait a minute, hold on a second. Can I use guns? No, I don't have any bullets though. I could send like linen to my priest and have her make, have her make items out of it and then just enchant them. But they're just, it's just gonna give me like dream dust, which really isn't gonna. Dream dust doesn't sell well. So. I may ask you later, Ken, if you can come over and just help me do the elite quests in Lakeshire, and then when your character gets to, gets high enough, I can bring over Cute Faith and help you do the same on yours. But yeah, I'm trying to think of other things. There's other things I would add. My inventory is a complete and utter mess. Where's my cooking at? Pretty well. Let's see. This will maybe give me a couple cooking points. Inventory is full. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Well, actually, I know what we can do here. We don't need this. Well, no, we do need the chunk of boar meat because I'm going to cook it. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's get rid of some of this stuff. Herbs. Here we go. Herbs. No mage oil. No. Leather, scales, black whelp scale. It's got to be leather, black whelp scale, leather. Okay. Tell you what, my hunter's probably got so much leather she doesn't even know what to do with it all. Because I keep sending him. This character's been skinning leather since level 1, and all the leather's been going to my hunter. Alright, I'll be right there. Alright guys, I'm going to jump off. Dinner is ready. So I'm going to stop the stream, eat my dinner, and then I'll come back a little bit later. Oh, uh-oh. We've got the, the flimsy. It's still not as cool as this one. Alright guys, I'm going to cut the stream off, and I'll be back later tonight after I eat some dinner. Peace out.